everyone, I'm Monica Sanchez with MRC-TV. Today we're here in front of the White House for one of the most interesting rallies of 2015 thus far. Protesters have gathered with a petition full of 4 million signatures to demand that President Obama save none other than bees. We asked protesters a couple questions about their cause. So can you tell me why bee health is so important to you guys?
Bee health is important for a lot of reasons. They're very much connected to our food supply and our food security.
It's the backbone of our entire food system. So bees are responsible for 1 in 3 bites of food we eat, 2/3 of the food crops we eat.
The only reason you would not care is if you did not eat food.
Bee health is really important to everyone. Everyone should be concerned about bees.
Without bees, we're without a lot of the important, healthy, nutritious, beautiful things on our plates every day.
Would you say that saving the bees is a top U.S. national security concern then?
I would say it is a security concern insofar as the food supply, plus the fact that we don't know what it does to humans.
Do you think that bee health is a national security concern for the U.S.?
I think it is, and it's also a global concern.
That has to be taken out of the environment.
So you think it's just as potent a concern as perhaps like ISIS or terrorists?
Yeah, ISIS, to some degree.
Because what we're seeing in the U.S. isn't just happening here, it's happening everywhere.
It's affecting so many different people in different ways.
Why do you think the government might be reluctant to pass stricter regulations?
I think there's a lot of reasons, but we have a lot of pesticides being used in this country right now for agricultural purposes.
I think a lot of that has to do with the power of the pesticide industry.
There's a misconception that we need these pesticides to grow healthy food, and that's not the case.
It's the same thing that we come across with the power of the fossil fuel lobby and industry and the amount of money and influence that they have in our elections and our government.
Basically what we're doing is demanding that President Obama take action to save bees from toxic pesticides.
What defense could they ever have against something like that?
Especially this particular class of pesticides called neonicotinoids.
It's unbelievably cruel what neonicotinoids can do to the bees.
They're different from others because they're systemic, they're persistent, and they're highly toxic.
It actually goes in and affects the neural systems so that they are unable to even find their way back home.
We can grow healthy food without these toxic chemicals.
There's a lot of different factors of why bees are dying, right? So there's disease, there's loss of forage, there's climate change.
Consumers can also, choose not to buy plants that have been pre-treated with these chemicals, and also make sure in your consumer choices to try to always go for the organic options.
Within that long equation of factors that are contributing to bee decline is pesticide use, which is something we can do right now.
Oregon passed a law last week banning statewide 4 major insecticides. How cool would it be if the government did the same?
Hey, if the government did that, that would be incredible, right?
How cool would it be if the government did that?
Very cool. We would love to see them take action.
It'd be very cool. Yes.
And I think that that's the direction we'd like to see them move in.
Oh, it'd be absolutely fantastic. If it were possible that they were able to see the light and get to that stage of saying, okay, it's at no point is it worth it to have these in the environment. That's what we want.
So President Obama needs to see the light.
It's so important that that bill moves through Congress and actually passes in order to better protect our bees, and that President Obama listen to the 4 million people that are calling on him to take action, to really use his pen to do good things.
All right, well, they're coming for you.
All right.